Hello, dear viewers, friends, and all of the above, and welcome to Elden Ring. This is TBT here, and if you have been watching my Arc Let's Play, we're just gonna let this absolute banger of a menu theme play in the background, and you've never seen Elden Ring, or you've never played it yourself. Absolutely fantastic game in its own right. Different, very, very, very different from Arc, but, you know, I always said I would not exclusively be an Arc player on YouTube, and that's going to hold true. And this is another game I've been really looking forward to playing. I've played it before, but I mean playing on this. But, yeah, real quick before we dive in, what I'm probably going to end up doing, and I apologize for the late video today, but I tried this twice yesterday and screwed it up both times. So, as you can imagine, I'm not happy about that. So I just said, screw it, I didn't have time to do it until now. So let's get something done here and go from there. And on that note, what I have decided is that on Mondays from now on, we will be doing Elden Ring. And on Wednesdays, we will be doing Persona 5 Royal. And on Saturday, we will be doing Arc. That may change depending, and I'll put it in the community tab as well for you guys, just to make it nice and easy. But these are the three things we're going to be working with for now. With that out of the way, let's get going. By the way, if you find yourself enjoying this one, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends, comment, all that good stuff. It really does help me out. And, okay, now we're here. So I'm going to give a very brief, very brief overview of these classes. For those of you that may not know how FromSoft games usually work, I say usually because Sekiro Shadows Die Twice functions very differently from most of the other ones. But this is Elden Ring, and you think of these like your D&D classes, sort of. Your starting gear, your stats, all of that will be affected by this, as you can see right here, these various numbers. This guy right here, the Vagabond, sort of like a roaming knight. Yeah, as you can tell right there, a lot of strength, a lot of vigor. Vigor is health. Vigor corresponds to HP. Mind corresponds to your mana, among other things. Endurance is stamina and equip load. Strength is strength. Dex is dex. These are all fairly self-explanatory stats. And I'll go into more detail with them as we play through the game. But the reason I bring this up is that there's a lot of cool aspects to this game, and if you've seen it before, if you've played it yourself, great. If not, well, I hope my explanations help you. For this idea, what we're going to be doing is, I think I'm going to play something I haven't tried really before. Man, I do like that axe, though. Let's see, which one have I not done? I've done Astrologer, like, twice. I've done Prophet. I don't like the mask this guy wears, as absolutely obscene as it is. I just don't like it. Could do Samurai. But I'm really feeling the barbarian vibe. So I think I'm gonna pick the hero. And by the way, one thing, even though these stats, intelligence, faith, and arcane on the hero, actually arcane's pretty high on it, but these stats are quite low. Intelligence and faith, but you can still make a pretty powerful caster out of it eventually. It's just a matter of getting those levels right. Okay, young, hero, keepsake. Okay, keepsakes. These do different things, depending on which one you pick up. Runes, by the way, they function as souls, if you're familiar with the Dark Souls and Demon Souls games, or Blood Echoes, if you remember Bloodborne. All that. They're basically currency and level up points. A golden seed enhances your sacred flasks, so it makes them more powerful. Or adds one, I forget which one it is. The ashes of small diminutive golems. Okay, the fanged imp ashes. Basically, this is I'm going to summon a couple of monsters to help me in a fight. This can be incredibly useful for boss fights, and it can be a lot of fun, too. Cracked pot. That is a craftable item. You can take this and use it to make certain things. I think you can make bombs out of it, too, question mark? Stone Sword Key, and this is what there are certain statues in the game that you can use these on, and it will open up pathways for you. 5 Sacred Branches, okay. Bewitching Branch, okay, I think these are like your chameleon spell. They transform you into objects or something? I think. We got 5 pieces of boiled prawn, and these boost physical damage negation. Okay, not bad. Shabriri's Woe. Okay, this basically causes you to attract enemies aggro onto you. Think of it, if you remember Ark, it's the same thing as the Ammonite Bile in terms of what it does. I'm going to pick the Golden Seed. And we're going to do a little bit... I'm not going to go too hard into this, into the character creator, or we're going to be here all damn day and I got other stuff to do. And actually, I'm kind of okay with some of this stuff. Here, let's get a little bit... oh, what in the hell is that the is that the Rings of Power Gandalf hairstyle? Well, Gandalf question mark. We don't... whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. By the way, I have no idea what type of build I'm gonna do. But, okay, eyes. Don't like that shade of green. Here, you can have pink. No, we're not doing eyeliner. What I will do is okay, let's make the color something I can actually see. That's pretty cool. I just don't know what it is. Oh, is that the dark sign right there, that tattoo? Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, choose base template. Okay, I don't want to do that because we already have our sort of look. Screw it. Let's go with this. Let's give this lady a name. You are called Bob. And yes, even in older FromSoft games, it is entirely possible to make a pretty character, which this is not really. It just takes hours and a lot of understanding the specific whatever they're called, the drag things to, like, the wow, my brain is not working. Basically, you have to understand how... Oh, I need to shut up. Watch this cutscene. This stuff. A, it's important. B, tell us. It's beautiful.
The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Woo, that was a lot to unpack. Lots of names and figures there, and that'll make more sense as we played the game. Again, if you've never played this or any other FromSoft game, that right there is a multiplayer item. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, thank you, I know how to do this. Okay, this is how you write messages, like this. Okay. And that's not untrue. There is a monster ahead, but, yeah. You can also rate other people's messages, although I think it has to be from a player, and a lot of these ones are from devs. So there is a multiplayer aspect to this game. But, yeah. Back to what I was saying, although this does link to the whole multiplayer thing. FromSoft games do not usually hand you lore information, and when they do, it's because it's a key piece of world knowledge that you need to know in order to understand what the hell you're doing. So, the basic point here... Alright, be wary of dung. Okay, that is a good note. Always good to do that. Okay, you can see we got, let's talk about weapons real quick. I have, let's see, what is this called? This is the battle axe, just basic battle axe. It's a strength-based weapon, which is why my strength is what it is. My strength is 16, you need 12 to wield it. And it does some pretty decent starting damage, but it's got a pretty slow swing. Large leather shield, self-explanatory. I'm using the X-Bone controller while playing this. Normally I would use mouse and keyboard for my games, but for one of these, I always use a controller. L1 for me is block. You can, I think that's a parry. Yeah, that is a parry. It's not a shield bash. So that's L2. Now with the axe, you got your R1, your light attack. You've got your heavy. You can kind of charge that. And yeah, you can absolutely combo. You've also got some jumping attacks too. Okay, I don't think that one does anything. But there's also, if I do YR2, so I guess on a PS4/PS5 controller, it would be triangle? And whatever the bottom right bumper button is. And that allows me to two-hand the axe. See you swing it a bit faster now. Similar move set, but can also block with it, but not that helpful. Now I can do that. That's my L2, and that is a special like slash attack. You can move with that. Most weapons have different ones, and you can equip them. Some of them are actually equipable. So yeah, and that uses FP. So even on characters that aren't fighters, that aren't magic users, there's still reasons to invest in a little bit of FP here and there, depending on what kind of items you want. I have no idea what direction I'm going to take this character in. I usually like at least a little bit of magic, because it's just always been my thing. But yeah, let's dive in. This right here is a quote-unquote boss fight. It's one of those classic FromSoft tropes where you're supposed to fight the boss. You're not necessarily supposed to win against the boss, though. We're just going to take a screenshot that may or may not be the thumbnail of the video. And I'm usually going to keep my mouth shut about lore until we get to a specific lore point that I actually have something to comment on. Because this is one of those where if you play through the game, you really want to experience it yourself and come to your own conclusions, and there are plenty of YouTube videos detailing the lore of this game. So, and that's not what we're here to do. We're here to play the game. And when the lore is, when there's something to talk about with the lore, we will. But right now, just bear in mind those key figures. What I will tell you is this right there is the Erd Tree. And that is a statue of Queen Marika. I'm not sure what the hell's going on behind her there, but yeah. If you remember that pose from the cutscene, that's the same woman. Yeah, okay. Anything else I need to cover? No, I don't think so. Alright, let's do this. This, by the way, is one of those bosses. You're not really supposed to beat it. You can, and if you do, I think there's a reward. But you're not really meant to. But this game, much like with its lore, does not hold your hand. So if you manage to beat it, more power to you. Yeah, see there, I just dropped to, I think I dropped to 1 HP and got teleported there. They think that's how that works. No way am I taking that thing on with a slow weapon like the axe. I am out of practice with this game. I think I did beat that guy the first time I fought him last time I actually played the game, but it has been quite a few months, so yeah. God, this game just looks amazing. If you didn't get it from that amazing, like, gorgeous view earlier. Oh. Uh-oh.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
Okay, so I'm fairly certain that's a Jedi.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Oh, don't mind me, I'm just stirring a drink a little bit. If that spoon echoed through. Okay, your flask of Crimson's Tears, that's your Estus flask, and that would be your, I think your blue Estus flask, wherever the hell it is. Red gives you, red gives you HP, blue gives you mana. By the way, as this is a multiplayer game, I would be interested in possibly doing some co-op with, you know, with some of the viewers, not to mention, perhaps, you know, perhaps even some PvP. I'm not really good at either of those things, but I'm happy to do it, since that's kind of part of this game. We'll see how it goes. For now, I'm gonna just play through the opening parts myself, aside from possibly getting invaded. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. This is a game where we can kind of all come together and play it, if, of course, you have it. Okay. And this right here leads to the tutorial section. And I think I'm going to get this done and then call it an episode. In the previous attempts at this, I ended up getting more done, but, yeah, like I said, both times it was a mess. Like, it didn't end up panning out too well. So we'll get through this and then call it an episode, because I am unfortunately a little pressed for time. And I will say that I like doing these. By the way, this is a Site of Grace. This is where you see, I can now use that golden seed I got and increase the number of Crimson Tears that I have. And the Sites of Grace are where you level up, restore all of your stuff. With this also respawns all the enemies that are within the area of the Site of Grace. We can't level up currently because we haven't met a certain someone yet, so we need to do that. Okay, try fingers. We're not gonna try that. We're not gonna try fingers. You know what we're gonna try? We're gonna try axe. That's what we're gonna try. Okay, that was... Oh, yeah. Not a very fast weapon, and probably not an overly good one, but damn it if it isn't satisfying. Guarding, okay. And that right there was the parry, my L2. And when you parry someone, it will stagger them and allow you to do a riposte on them, and that is big damage when you get those. God, my parry time is off point today. It's normally awful. Goodbye, Mr. Skeleton Man. Fromsoft, with Elden Ring, Fromsoft finally got the jump button down. Okay, now this right here, we can pick this up. And this is craftable stuff, sort of like the cracked pot that you could have picked up. There's a guy shooting at me, I think. You can hear that. Listen. No, he's swanging. Okay. Oh, we got a shield boy with a spear. Okay, and guard breaks also enable a riposte. A slightly less powerful one. I think it depends on the weapon, though. Yeah, that's what you get for trying to be part of the Turtle Club. Oh. Could this be item? No, it can't. Yeah. One other thing that's just mindless fun. If you... Again, this is information for if you've never played this game. You can roll through things. B is the roll button, and you can just... I've wasted so much time doing this. God, your skull must be made of something ridiculous in order to... Oh, what was that? What was that? Get wrecked. Oh, you want some too? Well, let's get going then. I will say that axe L2 is pretty fun. Yeah, pressing down. I think what button is that to do that? Here, let me go back and check here. Where's the thing? Enemy head. Okay, so it doesn't give the prompt. Anyway, there are sneak mechanics in this game, and I think they're the right balance to actually make a functional assassin-type character in this type of game. Sekiro has a much better sneak mechanic system, but that's sort of the point. Now the backstab, everybody's favorite means of doing bonus damage in this game. Yeah, if you're behind an enemy, and you manage to start an attack, an R1 attack soon enough, it'll trigger that backstab animation. Let's see right there. Near a back-turned enemy, critical hit. Or that will happen instead, because I was still moving when I did that. Oh well. Okay, where's the... Trying to do the jump attack. There we go. Boom! Okay, that guy is so emaciated. How does he, like... Well, damn, guy looks like Jason Voorhees came and carved him up after that. Okay, that right there is a stake of Marika, and if you die there, you will instead be... instead of reviving at a... whatever it's... oh my god, a site of grace. I always want to call them bonfires. I'm a Dark Souls guy, so that's what I'm used to. If you die there, you end up being respawned right here instead. And how convenient for that, because there's a boss fight up ahead as denoted by this yellow ethereal fog kind of stuff. Also, right here, this is a bloodstain, and when, well, obviously, and when you touch it, it will give you some indicator of how the person who left it died. So this guy got punched in the gut so hard, he just couldn't take it anymore, and that was all she wrote. Okay. God, I really like look at the detail on that shield. That looks so nice. Alright, this is the tutorial boss. Watch me somehow screw this up. What? Oh, I was blocking. Get out of here. Oh, okay. He's got a lot of reach with that sword. Oh! I didn't know you could do that. Ooh. No. Oh, yes, that was fun. Not a terribly hard boss at all. And I say not terribly hard. That's a normal enemy that you'll run into quite often in this game. I like that he's there as a boss, just to, like, run you through the skills. It's sort of like if you were playing Dark Souls 1 and you got to the end of the tutorial and instead of the Asylum Demon, it was just a Black Knight, but, like, a slightly underpowered one. Convenient that I took no fall damage from that, yet whenever I jump that distance any time else, I probably will be taking some. Okay, I want to note something. This is a fairly, it's kind of solid-looking wooden door. It's a little old, but, it's in good shape. Look how much effort it takes for me to move this. And then watch this up here. Okay, also we're going to hit up that side of grace. And this right here is one of those things that I was talking about. See, I can, I don't have a stone sword key to use, but it would open up this right here. Some of them require 2. So we're going to sit here. Oh, wait, did I just trigger the cutscene? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I thought you needed more souls for that. More runes, they're called. Okay, writing a gold summon sign. Okay, this is how we might be doing some multiplayer co-op later. Because I can write that and people can summon me in. And then I can use their summon signs to summon them in. It's exactly like the orange and... What was it? The orange sign soapstone. Soapstone. Oh my god. And here we go with the ubiquitous FromSoft game elevator that defies physics and technology as we know it. But then again, this is a very much magical universe. It looks really cool. I love the architecture in this game. How the hell? What happened to you? Okay, note this right here is a steel door, or an iron door. Look how tall it is. Look how thick it is. Yeah, I was just gonna casually open that up like it's nothing. 'Cause that's how that works. Alright. And there he is, the man who launched 1,000 memes. Yeah, we'll talk to him next time. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode today. Once again, if you enjoyed it, do me a solid. Okay, thank you for the guidances of grace. Yeah, I literally am supposed to talk to him to get that information. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, do me a solid. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, turn on notifications for even more, and I will catch you guys on the next one. This has been TBT, signing out.